What's good, everybody? This is day number 10. We here, 10 days so far of pain that heals. It's your boy, Daniel Cunningham, aka DC, aka Chicken Dino, aka Dino. More importantly, aka hopefully your friend, your brother, and somebody that is inspiring you, right? I'm so glad to be here today with you on day number 10, being able to talk to you. This might be a little bit of a longer one today, y'all. I'm kind of feeling really good about what we're going to talk about. But before we talk about what we're going to talk about, okay, I want to share something with you that happened yesterday. So yesterday on day number 9, I made the video right around 5:15 p.m. And I got done about 5:30, and I was out the door and I was headed to class. Okay, I'm in my 8th class of my master's program, and the class that I'm taking right now, which was the first class, is called Sports Facility Planning and Management, right? So I get to class, and if you remember yesterday, I was talking about growth mindset over a fixed mindset, right? Being able to step out of your comfort zone, being a risk taker, right? And so I get to class, and first day of class, we're talking about leadership versus management and just kind of how the two go hand in hand and how they're different as well. But my professor, Dr. Flinton, as we were talking and we're in class, I kid you not, guys, he starts talking about growth mindset over fixed mindset. Is that coincidence? No, because I don't believe in coincidence, right? Coincidence is like luck. That's what I think that is. Coincidence is that word like luck, right? I don't believe in that. I believe you can attract the things that you want. And we were talking about this stuff. And it was so awesome to hear as I was sitting there listening to him kind of stunned. And I started processing what we were talking about. It was like, man, I was just thinking about this earlier and talking to everybody about it, right? And then we talked about how that growth mindset is about just getting better by 0.001% every day, right? Little incremental steps of progress, moving forward to your desires and your dreams and being the person you're supposed to become, being the person that you were meant to become, right? Just think about that. You only got to be better by just a fraction of a point, and that's growth. That's a growth mindset, right? Not being stuck in just being stuck in his rut, right? And so it leads me to what I want to talk about with you today, right? We talked about goal setting and goal planning yesterday. Well, what happens? How do you put that into action? Well, I wanted to talk to you about prioritizing, okay? You got to prioritize yourself. You can still do many of different things, but the last thing you want to do is do a lot of things in a mediocre way, right? You want to be great at all of them. And how do you do that? Well, you prioritize number one. And then while you're doing those things step by step, you got to be in the moment and you got to do your best at it, right? With complete sincerity, integrity, being genuine about how you move and go about those things, right? So for instance, and for example, I had to be at work today in the school building. Even though we don't have kids there, I still had to be there setting up assignments for them, grading for them, okay, giving them that feedback of what they're doing. And so that was one of the things I had to do, right? And then afterwards, after I got done with all of that, I had to do homework for this sports facility class, right? So we're talking about prioritizing, right? Just step by step. Not looking into the future. I got to go do this later on today. No, just be in the moment and take care of what you got to take care of right then and there. And those things will be there waiting for you, right? So then again, my next priority was to talk to you guys because I know that if I don't do this right now, I'm not going to be doing it later because I got other things I got to take care of. For instance, being grateful that my son playing baseball, I got to go take him to practice later, right? Got to prioritize. And so how do you accomplish the things you want to accomplish in life? Well, you prioritize. If there's 7 different things you got to take care of, you need to put them in the order that you need to take care of them that particular day, right? You still are looking at your goals things that you want to accomplish in the future. But what do I have to do in this moment that'll lead me to the next step and to the next right thing and to the next positive thing and so forth. And as all those things are taking place, great things are coming to you, many of blessings, things to be grateful for, right? Because you're just doing the next right thing. And that's just habits that you're creating up here. And then your brain, that's all your brain ends up knowing is the next right thing. And now you're not getting disshuffled and distracted by all these other things out there that are holding you back, that are resisting you, right? That you're trying to push away and trying to resist. When really all you got to do is focus on the next right thing. What's my next priority, right? What's the next thing? And so I just wanted to share that with you. Like, it blew my mind yesterday. It was kind of like an aha moment. And yeah, we were talking about all those different things like leadership versus management. And I just want to talk about leadership. Every single one of you, every single person out there can be a leader. You can be. I do not believe when somebody says, nah, this particular person can't be a leader. You're going to be a leader in one part of your life, one way or another. You're either going to be a leader of your family. You're going to be a leader of a couple of people at your job. You're going to be a leader of an entire company. You're going to be just a leader of men and women in general, one way or another. Maybe it's a family member that you're leading, but you're going to be a leader. And who are leaders? What are some of the characteristics that they have? Number one, they're risk takers. What's a risk taker? They're not afraid to fail because they know that failure is knowledge gained. That's all that is. Right? There's no self-doubt there. So they're risk takers. They're visionaries. They understand that these are the things that I have to do in order to accomplish this big goal that I have moving forward, right? Leaders inspire people through their action, through their words, by being genuine and people knowing that this particular person has the best interest for me. Nothing is selfish there, right? Nothing is selfish there. And so there's a lot of other things that leaders encompass about them, but those are just a few that I wanted to share, right? And so moving forward, it's one of those things that it's like, we talk about prioritizing. Well, okay, another example. So my friend Keith, T-Man, his birthday is this weekend. And so I'm going to celebrate that with him on Saturday. But guess what I got to do Saturday before I go take care of that? I got to go take this nutrition class for like 7 hours if I want to get my nutrition certification, right? We're just prioritizing, but we're enjoying all the things that we're doing because it's serving purpose, right? And it's serving purpose for other people, right? Let me talk to you real quick about being a risk taker. So last Friday on my birthday, I get a phone call from my best friend since childhood, Francis Walker. We've known him as Buddy ever since he was little. That's what his parents called him forever. He gives me a call. This is a guy from back home in Houston. This is my best guy, man. We've known each other since we were 5. We played sports together, football, basketball, ran track in junior high. We ran the streets together, right? Chased after the same girls together. I mean, stuff like that. But he gave me a call last Friday on my birthday just to wish me happy birthday, and we chopped it up for a minute. And here's an individual that has been in the fitness industry for as long as I can remember. And he's the same age as I am. He's about to turn 38 in December. And I'm talking to him, and I'm just asking him how things are going. What's new with you, right? Because we don't talk every day, but when we do talk, it's like nothing changed. It's like it was the day after or something. Well, anyways, he goes on to tell me, he was like, man, I'm getting out of the fitness industry. I'm like, what? What are you about to do? Like, man, me and a few people started a roofing company. By the way, it's called Design Roofing. I'm dropping a plug, so hopefully Design Roofing will sponsor some of these videos one day. But he said, I'm starting a roofing company with some other people. And just listening to his voice and his excitement about it and his lack of self-doubt was just showing me those leadership qualities. Like, that's a winner. It's going to get done. It's going to be phenomenal, too, because you could hear it in his voice. He basically said, like, not listening to any outside people trying to tell me that this is not a possibility, right? That doesn't live here. And he's telling me all these things. So he's sharing these same thoughts, these same visions. And it was inspiring to me. Oh, man, it was so inspiring to me. But that's that growth mindset. Not afraid to take risks because he knows that there's bigger things that I want to accomplish. But more importantly, it is for his family. And that was the first thing he said. That's the first thing he said. It's like, I got 3 kids, you know, I got a wife. His wife works, has a very great job and everything. But he was like, I'm doing this for my family. He didn't say nothing about himself. And see, that's that service. And within that service, he's going to be able to give people brand new roofs that are going to be able to sustain their house that they live under. You know what I'm saying? It's servicehood. But finding that passion and that desire to want to go grind, but understanding that it's just the grit that you have inside of you and the purpose that you want to serve and being excited about it day after day after day. Being able to wake up every single morning and say, God, I'm so grateful. And then be out and about my day and just kill it, right? But that's prioritizing. And so in order to accomplish all the goals that you have, map it out. You got to have a vision. You have to have direction. And that's why you map it out. And then prioritize through your values on what's most important to you. Prioritize. I'm going to do this, and this, right? And not to be mediocre at all of it, but to be in the moment when you're doing what you have to do at that point in time and rocking it, right? And killing it. And so I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that is continuing this with me. People are hitting me up and we're talking. And this is where I'm getting all of these ideas from to speak on. So again, it's not about me. It's about the people that I'm talking with, the people that are serving me and allowing me to serve them by just bouncing ideas and knowledge off of one another. And then, of course, internalizing those things and then speaking to you guys about it, right? Because I can't begin to tell you how nervous I was 5 minutes ago to talk about this. I always get nervous when I talk, but hopefully, guys, you're hearing my message. Hopefully, you're hearing how on fire I am about the things that we're doing. And I hope that is inspiring you to be on fire about being an amazing person for any and all that come into your life, right? But again, you have to prioritize. You also cannot be out there for everybody, but never loving yourself and taking care of yourself first, right? You know, you want to give to people, but you gotta first give to yourself in order to be great for others. Don't forget about you, right? That's not being selfish. What that is doing is that's taking care of the home front, so that way you can take care of others. I love you guys. Thank you. Hopefully you love this, and if you did, press like, right? Subscribe, share. Hit me up, call me, text me, email me, leave comments. Man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day. I'm going to holler at you tomorrow for day number 11. Peace.